China is a place where ideas that go beyond ordinary limits are transformed into reality on a scale never seen before. Across this vast land, gigantic structures not only change the landscape, but also reshape the way people move, live, and connect with one another. These projects stretch across high mountains, deserts, and plains, linking distances once considered impossible. Steel, concrete, and modern technology blend into the natural terrain, creating monumental structures whose sheer scale is overwhelming at first sight. This is a story of scale, speed, and ambition. A portrait of humanity constantly testing its own limits in order to shape the future through projects that have never existed before. Yangtze Expressway of China cuts through magnificent mountain terrain, forming a modern transportation corridor that weaves between deep valleys and sheer mountain ridges. The roadway has gradually become a symbol of development momentum, regional connectivity, and the resilient human will shaping the vast southwestern region. Located within Yunnan province, the expressway stands out for its large-scale elevated bridges, long mountain tunnels, and numerous complex curves. The entire route is engineered to overcome steep topography, unstable ground conditions, heavy rainfall, and persistent mountain fog that define this rugged landscape. After many years of research and construction, Yangtze Expressway took shape through the application of advanced transportation technology, reinforced load-bearing structures, and precise engineering calculations. The objective is to ensure stable operation and long-term safety within a natural environment filled with demanding challenges. Traveling along this route delivers an overwhelming sense of scale, with expansive views suspended among clouds and mountains, while also inspiring deep respect for modern engineering that has connected distant regions in harmony with the enduring power of nature. Huge bridge rises like a colossal ribbon of steel, spanning the profound Beipan River Canyon, linking the two provinces of Guizhou and Yunnan at a staggering elevation amid clouds and vast stillness. From the very first glance, the bridge creates a powerful impression of scale, where human ambition directly confronts harsh and unforgiving terrain. With a deck standing about 1,850 feet above the river surface and a total length of nearly 0.83 miles, the structure demonstrates China's advanced bridge engineering capabilities, along with its capacity to withstand strong winds and achieve precise construction within complex, high mountain conditions. While crossing the bridge, travelers experience the sensation of floating between land and sky, clearly perceiving the intersection of human courage, technological progress, and the quiet yet formidable power of nature lying deep within the canyon below. Three Gorges Dam spans the Yangtze River in central China, immediately conveying a sense of overwhelming power as mountains, flowing water, and colossal concrete merge, forming one of the most ambitious hydraulic engineering projects ever constructed. Extending more than 1.25 miles, the dam integrates large-scale turbine systems, ship locks, flood discharge gates, and flow control structures, creating the largest hydroelectric complex in the world in terms of installed capacity and overall structural scale. Completed during the early years of the X1 century, after many decades of construction, the project reflects China's long-term strategy in renewable energy production, seasonal flood regulation, inland waterway improvement, and the reshaping of development along the river basin. When standing on observation platforms above the surging waters, visitors experience both awe and unease, where engineering mastery, environmental cost, and human ambition intersect, while the ancient river quietly continues its journey through time. Bailong Elevator rises dramatically along the sheer cliffs of Zhangjiajie, creating a striking moment as glass cabins move vertically, passing through mist, forest canopy, and towering sandstone pillars. With a height of about 1,080 feet, the elevator is anchored directly to quartz sandstone cliffs, opening wide views down to deep valleys, dense forests below, and the region's iconic stone columns drifting in and out of clouds. Completed in the year 2002, the structure represents a bold engineering achievement, combining modern tourism infrastructure with fragile geological formations shaped by weathering and erosion over hundreds of millions of years. As the cabin ascends quietly along the rock face, visitors feel as if suspended between gravity and the sky, experiencing awe, fragility, and exhilaration within one of the most surreal natural landscapes in China. Leshan Giant Buddha rests peacefully at the confluence of rivers in Sichuan, immediately evoking a sense of reverence as the colossal stone figure emerges from the cliff face, harmonizing spiritual stillness with the majestic natural setting that surrounds it. Carved directly into red sandstone during the Tang dynasty, the statue stands about 230 feet tall and features an intricate drainage system along with monumental scale, reflecting the advanced engineering skill and construction vision of the ancient era. Created with the purpose of calming dangerous river currents for passing boats, the monument embodies an intersection of Buddhist faith, river-based belief systems, and technical knowledge, helping to shape regional belief and landscape across many centuries. When standing before the statue's serene gaze, visitors feel humility and calm, as if time itself slows while the river continues to flow. The stone quietly weathers, and human devotion merges into a state of quiet, spiritual balance. Potala Palace rises high above the city of Lhasa on the Tibetan plateau, where deep red walls and golden roofs cling to a sacred hill, immediately awakening awe and reverence in all who arrive. Situated at an elevation of about 12,100 feet, this vast palace complex once served as the spiritual and political center of Tibet, displaying monumental stairways, networks of chapels, murals, and libraries accumulated across many centuries. Expanded primarily during the 17th century under the 5th Dalai Lama, the structure reflects the Tibetan Buddhist worldview, refined craftsmanship, and profound devotion, and was later recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its outstanding cultural value. As visitors walk through quiet corridors within the thin air of high mountains, time seems to slow, faith grows more contemplative, and perspective widens as prayer flags and early light transform the mountain stone into a living dialogue between earth and sky. Seda Larong Ga Buddhist Academy spreads across a remote high plateau valley in western China, leaving a powerful impression as thousands of red monastic dwellings stack along the hillsides, standing out beneath a vast and tranquil sky. Located in Sichuan province, The academy is regarded as one of the largest centers for the study of Tibetan Buddhism in the world, where monks, nuns, and students live within a disciplined community closely devoted to learning, meditation, and spiritual rituals. Founded in the year 1980 by Khenpo Jigme Phuntsok, the complex developed organically according to the terrain, without following conventional urban planning models, reflecting spiritual resilience and the continuity of monastic life within a harsh plateau environment. As people move along narrow paths between chanting halls and rows of extended red rooftops, they can easily sense a deep stillness and reflection where faith, knowledge, and isolation merge, forming one of the most profound spiritual spaces in Asia. Beijing Daxing International Airport emerges south of the capital like a starfish-shaped form infused with a sense of the future, immediately conveying scale, ambition, and constant motion as passengers arrive at one of the largest aviation hubs in the world. Located in the southern area of Beijing, the terminal complex possesses immense scale with a distinctive radial design, softly curved steel roofing, intelligent wayfinding systems, and integrated transportation networks that allow seamless connection between air travel, rail systems, and the surrounding urban space. Opened in the year 2019 and designed by Zaha Hadid Architects, the airport reflects advanced engineering capability, sustainable design thinking, and China's vision of aviation as a symbol of national connectivity and future-oriented development. As passengers move through light-filled halls and smoothly operating spaces, they sense the rhythm of a global crossroads where every journey opens new possibilities and each destination evokes the feeling of stepping into tomorrow. Sheraton Huzhou Hot Spring Resort stands out with an impressive circular form, rising to a height of about 335 feet and reflecting across the lake like a gigantic moon suspended within a tranquil setting. The structure contains a total floor area of about 1,020,000 square feet, rises 27 stories, and has received numerous international design awards for its distinctive architectural form and bold spatial organization. Under the vision of architect Ma Yan Song, The project transforms ideas of light, breath, and relationship with nature into an architectural icon realized through the efforts of thousands of engineers over many years of construction. Upon entering the interior, warm golden lighting, the gentle sound of flowing water, and cool breezes from the lake create the feeling of stepping into a living work of art where architectural space and landscape merge into one. This is not merely a hotel, but also a testament to the human ability to blend form, light, and nature into an architectural experience of symbolic power. Jiaozhou Bay Bridge stretches nearly 16 miles across open waters, creating the sensation of traveling along a slender roadway suspended between the sky above and the vast sea below. Completed in the year 2011, the structure quickly became a landmark of engineering, officially recognized by Guinness World Records as the longest sea-crossing bridge on the planet at that time. Designed to withstand powerful storms, major earthquakes, and severe impacts, the bridge stands as clear evidence of human engineering capability and the ambition to confront extreme natural conditions. While driving across the bridge's extended span over the sea, the sound of wind, the salty ocean air, and light reflecting off the water transform the journey into a distinctive, emotional experience. More than simply a bridge, this structure also serves as a symbol of harmony between technology and nature, evoking a spirit of pushing beyond limits and connecting spaces once thought impossible. The Greater Bay Area stretches along the southern coast of China like a vast urban expanse, where ambition is immediately visible in layered skylines, bustling seaports, and intersecting corridors of innovation. This region reflects a powerful aspiration for regional integration within one of the most dynamic economic centers in the world. Comprising Hong Kong, Macau, and 9 key cities of Guangdong Province, the area links finance, manufacturing, technology, and logistics through a dense transportation network and interconnected markets spreading across the Delta Plains and the coastal belt. Clearly oriented in the CR1 century, the Greater Bay Area Development Strategy emphasizes coordinated governance, the construction of innovation ecosystems, the circulation of human capital, and the promotion of sustainable growth. The stated objective is to strengthen global competitiveness while preserving cultural diversity and maintaining control over environmental limits. Amid constant movement and multilingual energy, those who arrive in this region encounter a living urban laboratory where infrastructure, creativity, and everyday life merge, illustrating how cities working together can expand opportunity while still retaining local identity. Shanghai Tower, the tallest building in China, rises like a spiral of steel, reaching a height of about 2,073 feet, gently twisting into the sky above Shanghai and immediately drawing every gaze. With 128 floors and an exterior skin rotated by about 120 degrees, the structure is recognized globally as a symbol of modern architecture and sustainable design direction. Designed by Gensler, the tower began construction in the year 2008 and took nearly 10 years to complete, carrying the ambition of a structure conceived for the long-term future. When resting a hand on the glass railing and feeling the wind pass by at such elevation, visitors can sense a very subtle vibration, both thrilling and overwhelming in response to the vast scale of the surrounding space. This is not merely a skyscraper, but an invitation to feel human ambition as steel, glass, and natural principles converge, creating a landmark that opens a new era for the modern city. Kimalong Ocean Kingdom is a theme park that holds 7 Guinness World Records, standing out for its colossal aquarium containing about 12.9 million gallons of water, appearing like a miniature ocean rising above the ground. Opened in the year 2014, with an estimated total investment of $1.5 billion, the park attracts more than 12 million visitors each year and has been ranked among the 10 most visited amusement parks in the world. Designed by PGAV Destinations, the park combines advanced entertainment engineering with roller coasters extending more than 4,190 feet and reaching speeds of about 67 miles per hour, delivering thrills comparable to racing across ocean waves. Upon passing through the entrance gates, the sound of moving water, gentle salty breezes, and the sight of whale sharks gliding past massive glass panels draw people into a profound ocean journey that feels vivid, immersive, and overwhelming. Phoenix International Media Center appears as a continuous spiral rising to a height of about 180 feet, with steel and glass surfaces reflecting clouds and sky above the southwestern area of a large park in Beijing. Containing more than 780,000 square feet of usable space and featuring an architectural form inspired by the Mobius strip, the building has been internationally recognized as a representative symbol of contemporary architecture and non-traditional spatial thinking. Designed by the Beijing Institute of Architectural Design under the leadership of architect Xia Yaping, the project marked a breakthrough in design through the use of about 3,800 custom glass panels and a complex, continuous shell structural system. In the year 2017, the structure was awarded the Outstanding Structure Award by the International Association for Bridge and Structural Engineering, acknowledging the sophistication of its steel and glass envelope and its bold engineering solutions. Galaxy Soho rises like a flowing urban galaxy, reaching a height of about 220 feet, soft and fluid within the heart of Beijing, evoking the sensation of a colossal liquid mass in constant motion. With more than 3,500,000 square feet of floor area and 4 architectural volumes tightly interconnected, the complex has received numerous international awards for its non-linear design approach that breaks with traditional perceptions of gravity. Shaped by Zaha Hadid architects through thousands of curved glass and aluminum panels, Galaxy Soho expresses a philosophy of seamless space and a bold architectural vision, where the boundaries between individual structures are almost completely dissolved. When stepping inside, soft echoes spread across the curved surfaces, while light glides slowly along each contour, creating the sensation of drifting within a continuous three-dimensional space. The structure stands as a symbol of human ambition, where materials, light, and space are bent to form an artificial galaxy at the very center of the urban landscape. Gate of the Orient stands out with the form of a colossal sky gate, rising to a height of about 925 feet and opening the skyline of Suzhou as a contemporary symbol infused with an Eastern spirit. Composed of two massive steel and glass towers connected at the top, the structure possesses an expansive floor scale and has drawn international attention for its bold architectural form and distinctive structural concept. Constructed by thousands of engineers over many years, the building reflects a philosophy of openness, connection, and movement toward the future, expressed through a symbolic and inspiring gateway form. When standing beneath the vast arch, cool breezes from the nearby lake, constantly shifting reflections across the glass surfaces, and the open space above create the sensation of truly passing through a gate leading toward the sky. This is not merely a skyscraper, but an invitation to reflect on human ambition in shaping symbols that look forward to the future. Oriental Pearl Tower rises with three glowing spherical forms stacked in sequence, reaching a height of about 1,536 feet, appearing like a colossal pearl suspended above the skyline of Shanghai. Covering a floor area of several 100,000 square feet, the tower was completed in the year 1994 and was once recognized as one of the tallest observation towers in Asia, quickly becoming a defining visual landmark of the city. Inspired by ancient poetry and realized through the efforts of tens of thousands of engineers, the structure reflects an intersection of cultural identity, urban ambition, and advanced structural design of the modern era. When standing on the transparent glass decks, people clearly feel strong winds and see city lights spreading far below, creating the sensation of floating in midair, detached from the ground beneath. More than an architectural icon, the tower is also an invitation to sense human aspiration, placing a luminous pearl within the urban sky. Beijing emerges as a vast metropolis, bearing the weight of power, where imperial heritage and modern ambition converge, creating a striking impression as ancient palaces, broad avenues, and a luminous skyline coexist within a dynamic urban space. As the capital of China, the city extends across an immense scale, encompassing long-established Hutong neighborhoods, imperial palace complexes, political centers, and rapidly developing technology districts, together shaping systems of governance, cultural life, and innovation. Formed and expanded over more than 3,000 years, Beijing has consistently held a central position in the nation's political, cultural, and intellectual life across multiple dynasties as well as the modern era, maintaining historical continuity beneath constant transformation. When immersed in the city's interwoven rhythms, visitors can readily sense its deep historical layers and lasting influence, where the past quietly accompanies the present and the spirit of an ancient capital remains embedded within today's global momentum. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park appears like a surreal world, where colossal sandstone pillars rise straight into the air, piercing thick layers of cloud and creating the sensation of a landscape suspended between the ground, the sky, and human imagination. Located in Hunan Province, this national forest encompasses deep valleys, dense subtropical woodlands, numerous rare plant species, and towering rock formations with complex geological structures. The entire setting reflects a prolonged process of weathering shaped by high humidity and heavy rainfall. Formed over hundreds of millions of years, the signature stone pillars of Zhangjiajie emerged from tectonic uplift combined with the continuous erosive force of water, creating one of the most distinctive geological heritages in China. As people move among the soaring rock columns and slowly drifting clouds, they sense both their own smallness and a quiet exhilaration, as if listening to the steady breath of nature within a mountain forest environment that is exceptionally rare on Earth. The Yangtze River flows through the heart of China, creating an overwhelming sense of scale as its vast waters link glaciers, canyons, plains, and megacities into a continuous lifeline that has helped shape both the landscape and an ancient civilization. Formed through ancient tectonic uplift, combined with prolonged erosion originating from the Tibetan Plateau, the Yangtze has supported agriculture, trade, legend, and political power for thousands of years, guiding the emergence and continuity of Chinese civilization. As people travel along this immense flow, time seems to slow, revealing how nature, culture, and modern industry coexist, while the river quietly carries memory, resilience, and constant motion toward the open sea. Kuka Canyon in Xinjiang, China opens into a dramatic scene of deep red cliffs, where towering rock walls and winding gorges create a space that feels both silent and overwhelming within a vast, arid landscape. Situated along the southern edge of the Tian Shan Range, the canyon was formed from red sandstone over millions of years under the persistent influence of erosion, scarce flowing water, strong winds, and extreme temperature variation characteristic of the region. Narrow passages, natural rock arches, and rippled stone surfaces reveal ancient geological patterns, reflecting light and creating a surreal visual experience as if belonging to another world entirely. As people follow the trails winding through Kuka Canyon, they readily sense their own smallness before the scale of nature, while also recognizing the depth of time, the raw, untouched character, and the quiet resilience of a landscape that remains largely unaffected by modern life. Sichuan spreads across southwestern China as a vast land of mountains and basins, evoking a sense of awe as dramatic landscapes and deep cultural traditions coexist within a durable and carefully balanced environment. The province contains plateaus, fertile plains, major rivers, and diverse ecosystems, and it serves as a vital habitat for the giant panda. Climate conditions shift with elevation, while agricultural regions are shaped by terrain and distinctive monsoonal patterns. Formed through complex tectonic activity combined with a dense river network, this region has held an important historical role in trade, cuisine, spiritual life, and cultural exchange throughout the course of Chinese civilization. While traveling through Sichuan, visitors sense resilience and warmth present within every setting, discovering how people, nature, and heritage interweave in harmony, creating profound experiences that linger long after the journey comes to an end. The place in Beijing is a prominent commercial and cultural complex in Chaoyang District, widely known for its suspended LED screen with an area of about 88,000 square feet, creating a rare and striking visual environment within the urban landscape. The structure rises to a height of about 325 feet and officially opened in the year 2007, after which it was recognized by the Chaoyang District authorities as a key development project within the city's central business zone. The name of the complex carries the meaning of a stairway ascending toward the sky, reflecting an architectural concept where fashion, light, and urban energy converge, shaped by architects and builders as a bold and contemporary experience. When stepping into the interior space, light from the massive overhead screen, resonating music, and a vibrant atmosphere create the sensation of entering a miniature city within the metropolis, luminous, dynamic, and deeply memorable. Shanghai World Financial Center stands out with a form reminiscent of a bottle opener, rising to a height of about 1,614 feet and cutting a powerful line into the skyline of Shanghai. With more than 100 floors and a steel and glass structural system optimized to withstand strong winds, the building has been recognized by international professionals as one of the most iconic architectural designs of the modern era. Designed by Kohn Pedersen Fox and constructed over the course of more than a decade, the tower reflects a long journey of engineering resilience, structural precision, and ever-expanding urban ambition. Shanghai World Financial Center has become a symbol of Shanghai's aspiration to rise higher, helping to shape the city's leading role in the region and opening a vision toward an increasingly advanced urban future. Infinitus Plaza rises like an endless ribbon of steel, reaching a height of about 330 feet, flowing across the sky of Guangzhou and capturing sunlight along every soft curve of its architectural form. Containing more than 1,900,000 square feet of floor area and featuring a design inspired by the infinity symbol, the structure is regarded as a global mark of modern architecture, defined by a continuous and uninterrupted form. Designed by Zaha Hadid architects and constructed with an investment of about 4.5 billion renminbi, the project integrates recycled materials, an ETFE roof system, and a building within a building structure, thereby redefining contemporary workspace design. As night falls, the exterior skin becomes animated with synchronized LED light bands, transforming the surrounding plaza into an unmistakable urban focal point. Infinitus Plaza is not only a place of work, but a declaration that architecture can move beyond pure function to become a spatial experience of connection and continuous flow. Ya'an lies along the eastern edge of the Tibetan Plateau, immediately evoking a cool and mist-laden atmosphere where abundant rainfall, dense forests, and surrounding mountains merge to create a gentle and refreshing natural setting. Located in Sichuan province, the city is known for its plentiful rain, clear-flowing rivers, rich vegetation, and vital habitats for the giant panda, all of which contribute to maintaining remarkable biodiversity and a fragile ecological balance across the region. Historically, Ya'an developed as an important gateway along the ancient Tea-Horse Road, playing a crucial role in trade, cultural exchange, and human adaptation to a demanding mountainous environment. Surrounded by rain and layers of green, visitors sense a quiet restoration as nature slowly soothes the senses and time appears to settle into a state of calm reflection and inner peace.